'Tis the season when it comes to real estate. As we all know, real estate has its seasonal patterns. And this year, 2024, is no different because the Northwest MLS just released its data for May 2024, and it's showing the same thing. Things are heating up in the spring, and things are going to continue to heat up with summer ready to rear its ugly head coming up in June 20th. So don't expect any relief because the numbers that I'm about to show you for May of 2024 might dishearten a lot of you buyers, but there is a little bit of good news. In fact, for the month of May 2024, year over year compared to May 2023, we saw an increase in the number of homes sold and also an increase of the median sales price. In fact, of the 17 of the 26 counties that are represented by the Northwest MLS, we saw an increase in the median sales price. Leading the way, not too much of a surprise, King County leading the way in the median sales price when you combine condos and single family residential homes. The number, $890,000. Second place, not too much of a surprise, Snohomish County coming in at $785,000. I know those numbers are crazy if you're looking for a bargain. The most affordable county, as far as well, at least for May 2024, year over year, is Ferry County, coming in at $171,500. Now, if you're ready to pack your bags, if you don't know where that is, Ferry County is just northwest of Spokane, up against the Canadian border. Now all the news was bad for buyers for May 2024. In fact, we saw a huge increase in inventory, especially new inventory. We saw an increase of 25% year over year. The number, 11,600, at least a little bit less than 11,600. And when you combine the new inventory, that 25% increase, and you put that with the inventory that already existed for months and even years before, when you combine them, we saw an increase year over year, single family residential condos by as much as 41%. And I'm gonna show you like I do every month, I'm gonna show you the numbers for the counties right by here by Seattle, but I'm gonna show you an area of Seattle coming up that you're not gonna believe in the increase in total active listings. And we're not talking about just an increase of 20, 30, 40%. We're talking about an increase in total active listings in the hundreds. Yes, in the hundreds. So I'm gonna show you again, I'm gonna show you the numbers for King County for May 2024. I'm gonna show you Snohomish County, Pierce County, of course, go to Seattle, the Seattle area, take you out to the east side, show you those numbers, and I'm gonna take you to the area that I told you you're not gonna believe, I swear to you, you're not gonna believe in the increase year over year in the number of total active listings. Guys, hey, before I continue, Julian Gonzalez here with RSVP Real Estate. Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. If at any point in this video you learned something that really helps you make some kind of real estate decision, I greatly appreciate you liking this video, subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. Turn on our notifications. I always pump out videos that I hope helps you guys any which way, in any goal you might have in real estate. And also, if you live in the Seattle area or any of the counties around here, in fact, I've gone all the way to Walla Walla to sell a home, so that doesn't matter. If you guys want to talk real estate, you can schedule something with me down below in the description. Okay, guys, let's dig into the numbers. And what I'm going to show you is the counties I show you, but I'm only going to show you the residential numbers. I'll show you the condo numbers. You want to see those next week. So let's dig into these numbers. And we're talking about year-over-year numbers, May 2024 to May 2023. I'd really go straight to the median sales price, but this number is just too big for me to ignore. We're talking about the number of new listings in the market has just been, shocking, especially in the statewide. According to the Northwest MLS, in King County, there's an increase of 40% in number of new listings. As you can see, that number there, huge number for King County, which is always good news for all you guys that want to buy a home. And when you look back at April, that was also an increase for the month of April, 32% in regards to new listings. So that's great for you buyers out there. Median sales price, yeah, this number is ridiculous. That's in fact $2,000 more, just a little over $2,000 more than it was in the month of April. Days on markets, negative 20%, guys. That's such a huge number. And April is minus 27, which If you don't know what that means, that's basically homes that are just getting gobbled up by home buyers that I consider kind of smart, not waiting for interest rates to go down, because if they wait for interest rates to go down, their competition is going to jack up the price of them because they're also waiting for interest rates to go down. So that's a huge number to keep an eye on. Inventory of homes for sale, 28% increase in month supply of inventory. What an amazing number, 39%, guys. That's a big whopping number. In April, this number was 1.28. As you can see, the increase to 1.8. So King County, not the best inventory, but this is a huge number that kind of alleviates that kind of pressure in the inventory sector. Now, moving over to Snohomish County. And of course, big number here is the median sales price of $825. That's a good number right there. For some people, it's an increase of 7%. New listings, an increase of 41%. And that's basically, what was it, King County, 40%? So about the same, but that's good news for also the people who want to buy up in Snohomish County. Days on market, as you can see, 41%. I think I went over that, 41%. People gobbling up the numbers, just the houses and single-family residential homes as they do in King County. Look at some of the other numbers. Check out these numbers right here. This is amazing, huh? Month supply of inventory, 40%. That's an amazing number, considering that in April in Snohomish County, it had flatlined. There's really no increase in the number of inventory. So this is great news. It's just, again, seasonal patterns. Things are heating up. People are moving, shaking and baking. Buyers are buying and sellers, not as much as we'd like, but people are putting their homes out on the market. And that, of course, that's also included some of the homes that had carried over from months prior. Now let's move over to Pierce County, guys. Again, number of new listings, crazy, 24%. Not as much as it was in King County, Snohomish County, but still a great number, 24%. Median sales price, again, $965, an increase of 3%. Looking at inventory, guys, as we all know, Pierce County always leads the way when it comes to inventory in the Tri-County area. 67% increase. That's a great number, and that just follows the April number that increased to by as much as 60%. So there are homes out there, not as much as a lot of you would like, but still, that's always encouraging when we see an increase in inventory, especially in the Tri-County area. Now let's move on, guys. Let's go over down to the Seattle area again. I'm going to show you the numbers for this area, which is about Lake City right here. We see Edmonds here, downtown Seattle, just above White Center, and Lake Ridge, this whole area right here, okay? Let's take a look at these numbers. These numbers are really, really mind-boggling. But actually, this is good news, believe it or not. When you look at the median sales price in the Seattle area is $965. That's actually a decrease. I know what it says. This is year over year increase of 7%, but this is actually a decrease from the month of April, where that number was $998,000. So you're getting a bargain if you waited 30 days. Now, looking at some of the numbers, you can see right here an increase 31% in the total of active listings. Pending sales, this is one number that's actually decreased from the month of April, where April we saw a number of 736 in regards to the pending sales. You see the number of homes sold and inventory, not bad. I mean, not bad, right? And that's, I say that in quotes, not bad. Moving over, guys, to the east side. All of you guys that like living out on the east side, this is the east side. It's a huge area. As I always say, it's not what we think, that it's just Kirkland, Bellevue, and Redmond. It's this whole huge area. Let's take a look at the number out here. Woo! Yeah, it's just amazing, especially if you don't live in this area. I think if you live in this area, you're already used to that. But still, that number is just crazy. $1.7 million for a single-family residential home. The median sales price right there, that was an increase 12 months prior of 17%. It's just a crazy number. The number from April was $1,678,000. So a slight increase there. There you see the active listings, pending sales, the amount of homes sold. We see there an increase of 32%, a good number there. And then you see the inventory, that's 1.1 in April's 0.86. So it's really not that good at all, if you want to call it that. Now, as I mentioned to you guys earlier in the video, I like focusing every week or every month rather on a certain area. Look at those numbers. I always encourage you guys to text me or call me or put it down in the descriptions below if you want me to focus on your area. So give your numbers if you're having an idea of maybe buying in the area or selling your home in an area. This time I decided kind of like hold off on any requests there because I just saw a number that just blew me away. The number of the total active listings in one area in King County that just exploded, that just blew me away. It's gonna blow you away. I promise you that I had to put it on just to show you one hot area of Seattle. I knew it because I do cover that area also, and it's just homes popping up everywhere. So here it is, guys. It's the Bryn Mawr Skyway area. It's the southern tip of Lake Washington. Obviously you can hear Seattle, and I know you're not believing it because we are here in the area of Renton and Bryn Mawr Skyway. There's an neighborhood called Lake Ridge. This area, guys, is growing immensely. I have friends that live out there. I've done some business out there, and it's just an area that's skyrocketing. You see a lot of developers out there looking at properties, knocking on doors, trying to buy homes. And if you don't believe me, guys, you think you're kind of shocked. Right here, there's a home that was being trying to sold in this little area right here that had a helicopter pad. Guys, right here in this area, $1 million homes. I know a lot of you don't believe it, but it is completely true. Now, without further ado, this is a number that's gonna blow your mind away. And I'm not talking about this number, the median sales price. I'm talking about this number. The increase year over year of total active listings, 413%. It's just crazy, guys. An increase of 413% from May 2024, from May 2023, an area that just continues to grow, and it's not gonna stop, guys. We saw an increase in the inventory at 2.28. Of course, that's really helped by this number right here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Now, a lot of my buyers, they always say, hey, Julian, what's the places that are growing? That's an area that is completely growing. Now, if you're looking at what area in King County has the best inventory, you're gonna need a little boat to get there. Because we are talking about, no, you can actually take a bridge, if I'm not mistaken, Vashon Island, and their inventory is at 2.64. All right, guys, another number that's gonna freak you out, and I'll have it to you next week because it has to do with condos. You won't believe the amount of inventory that we are seeing right now, especially here in King County, in regards to condos. See you then.